Hey guys, it is Deirdre Elizabeth, and I am still here. And I just wanted to tell you that I'm here and why I've been gone. So, I haven't made a video in like 2 weeks, a week and a half. And I think it's because, well, I know I've been like depressed, and I've been sleeping like a ton, not waking up at 5 in the morning, not going for runs, so I'm not making videos. And like, so work has been extra stressful because I have less time for work. And I don't know if it's been hormones or if it's just like actual depression, like, because I've had depression on and off, and like I've struggled with it a bit and taken antidepressants, and they have saved my life in the past. So like, I'm not gonna lie, but this just came on like instantly. But today it feels like it's like lifting off of me, like I'm starting to feel better. But I've been going through some shit too, so I'm going to tell you about what happens when you make decisions out of desperation and not proper decision making, because this is what I've done. So, and it's caused me some stress. So, anyways, I'm getting better. I feel like the depression and like the exhaustion is lifting. I slept for like 5 hours after work tonight, so I'm up late right now, so I'm making a video. And I wanted everyone to know I'm still here. But I feel like I have something on my head and I can see it in the camera, but like, it's like a bruise. I look like I pounded myself against a wall or something. I swear I didn't. Anyways, I'm not that pathetic. Well, anyways, so this is what happened to me. So you guys probably or probably didn't see my video. By the way, thanks for watching. Thanks for dropping by. And if you follow me, you probably saw my video about 6-7 months ago of a car like doing 100 kilometers an hour driving straight into the back of my SUV parked on the road. And I posted the video from a doorbell camera because it was actually on the news. The police were looking for the driver. It destroyed my axle. It turned all 4 wheels out. It hit my car so hard. His car was in pieces everywhere. I don't know how he got his car to leave. But we were searching for this guy. Everybody was, because we thought he was probably going to go to sleep and never wake up, because he hit my car doing like 100, got out, stumbled around a little bit. So we didn't know if he was impaired or if he had a head injury. We couldn't tell the difference. No one could tell at that point because he drove so fast into my car. And I was so afraid this man was going to die. Like, it made me sick for days that we never found him and never heard. But he disappeared. So did his car. That tells me he's okay. No one was turned into the coroner's office with like massive head trauma. Good news. So, because I would have found out. Anyways, that's kind of my gig. So, nonetheless, that happened. So I lost my car. So I needed a car for work. So out of desperation, I needed it in like 24 hours. No mercy. So I took what I had for cash, went to the quickest guy I could find that had a car for sale that would let me make a down payment on cash and start going, because I don't have a lot of credit lines. I don't have room like that. I have tons of student debt. I've gone to school my whole life, you know that. So it's not easy for me to get credit lines and stuff like that. It's not the best, because I owe like tons of money for school, for like I just kept going to school. So, and I paid off a lot of it, but I haven't paid off a lot of it too. So anyways, I took what I had, went and got a car quick, got myself a nice Infiniti, and it was a kick-ass car. And it was like, it had issues. It was rear wheel drive, so I had a hard time with it in bad weather, this kind of stuff. But it was a great little car. I loved it. But I bought this car cash. So this guy comes to me about a month and a half ago and says, sorry, I forgot to tell you. I sold the car to somebody else and I forgot about that, but I already took his money, so I have to give him the car. So I'll refer you to someone who's selling a car, and what you've given me for this car, we'll just use that as a down payment, but I've got to take my car back. So he takes back his car. So now I'm screwed again. I need a car for work, like instantly. And this is a few weeks ago. So his third-party friend who's getting rid of a car, he's like, I happen to know someone who's getting rid of a car right now. And it's this BMW SUV. So right away I know I'm into trouble, because I'm like, the maintenance on a BMW SUV and the amount of money I'm spending on it means it's going to need work. And the maintenance on that's going to be like through the fucking roof. And probably not something that I want to get involved in, but I'm desperate. desperate. So what do? Make a desperate decision. And I say, sure, sign me up. BMW's mine. So now I've got myself this BMW SUV. It's leaking some rad fluid. The guy's like, no big deal, just get the rad fixed. And I'm like, yeah, no problem, I'll fix that. So I get the rad fixed. Then a few days ago, the brake lights come on. You need brake fluid. Check the brake fluid. Brake fluid looks fine. But there's no oil in the car. So, and now one of the doors isn't opening and closing properly. So I've got this BMW SUV, this performance model that looks beautiful from the outside, and it's not a lot of kilometers, but it's got some fucking shit going on with it. And I'm not sure what. All I know is I need to get rid of this car. So I go to this third party today, which I never ever would do. I've never spoken up before for myself. I've never given anyone a hard time. I've never stood up for myself. This is a new thing in the last 6 months to a year. And I've told you guys this a few times. It's the first time I've really advocated for myself. For other people, I'll go to the ends of the earth and I have no problem. I'm not shy. I'll use every bit of intellect I have to get what somebody needs to help them. But for myself, I'm always so laid back and I just take what I get. But this time I'm like, not a chance. So I messaged him and I'm like, well, I spent this much money on this car and I've been spending money on this car every week and it's falling apart. I'm not impressed and it's not doing the job for me and it's not what I paid for and it's not what I signed up for. So the guy says to me instantly, okay, don't pay me any more money. So I'm like, okay, so what's wrong with the car? Was there a body in it? Why is he happy to get rid of this car? Why is he saying don't pay me any more money? And was it a stolen car? Or was there really somebody rolled up in the trunk at one point? Is there drugs hanging under the seats? What's going on here? Why does he want to, well, I guess he wouldn't want to get rid of the car if there was drugs in it, but why is he happy to get rid of this car? Anyways, he's like, I guess I'll take a big financial loss here, but just don't pay me any more money. So all day I'm like, wow, this is great. This is what you get when you advocate for yourself. And then it kicks in and then I'm like, I can't do that to somebody. I can't rip them off just because I got ripped off. I'm not going to be just as shitty as they are. So he sold me a piece of shit and he knew there was something wrong with this car. But I'm not going to not pay him any more money just because the car needs some work. I'm going to get the work done on the car. And I'm going to keep paying him because that's what I do. But just a note, when you advocate for yourself, you actually get results. If I wanted to, I could be an asshole and say, no problem, thanks so much, good deal. I won't pay you another cent because the car needs work. A lot more work than you represented when you sold me the car and when I signed on the line. So 2 messages here and 2 learning opportunities. Don't make decisions when you're desperate. What I should have done was called my boss and said, I need to take a week off, and taken a week and found a car. Not found a car in 24 hours. And I should have looked into it. And then the second thing is, advocate for yourself. Because if I hadn't said anything, I'd keep paying for repairs on this car and keep paying a huge amount of money, which I'm paying for this car every single week. And because I spoke up, the guy's willing to just give me the car. So I guess that's kind of a bifold kind of deal. It's sweet, it's nice. I could just walk away and not pay another cent. But I could also look at it as, what the hell happened with this car and why is he happy to get rid of it? Who did this car mow down and kill? And is that why he's happy to give me the car? Anyway, I'm not going to think about it. The police ran it for me. And I got the VIN number checked. And my buddy said nothing was wrong with it. That there's nothing on that VIN number, nothing on that make and model in any reports of a hit and run or anything like that. So it hasn't killed anybody as far as I know. But there's something up with this car that I'm driving. There's a reason this guy would let me have it. And I don't know what it is. But when I find out, I'll tell all of you. Anyways, that's where I've been. And everything is fine. My depression is lifting and I'm starting to feel better, or my hormonal low, whatever it is, I don't know. but I'm still here, and I'm gonna make videos again. I'm starting to feel better, but I've been around, and things are cool. I'm just dealing with car drama, and work is like crazy because we're coming to the end of an audit that's closing in 2 weeks, and most of it falls on me to manage, so it's kind of stressful, but life is good, you know? Things are still okay. And I still got a car. I can still get to work and back when I need to. And, you know, I'm jamming in some scary-ass car, but we'll find out. I'll keep you guys updated. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a great week, and I will see you all soon. Mwah! Thanks for checking in. See you soon.